to remember the fallen, honor those that serve and their families, and teach the next generation the value of freedom. We ask that to start the event, you all please join me in a moment of silence to remember the fallen, prisoners of war, and those missing in action, and honor those who have served and are still serving this great nation's armed services. Would everyone please stand as we post the colors and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Honor God, up, hands up, towards arm, right, face, forward, march.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please sit. You may sit. Thank you all for joining us here today. This year, across the country at more than thousands participating locations like this one, there are millions of Americans gaining safely as one nation to remember, honor, and teach. We are all proud to be Americans that live in a free society made up of many people from many walks of life. The freedoms we enjoy today have not come without a price. Lying here before us and in cemeteries throughout this great nation are men and women who gave their lives so that we can live in freedom and without fear. We can worship as we all see fit. We can raise our children to believe as we do. We are free to vote for the leaders of our choosing, and we have the right to succeed, and we have the right to fail at whatever endeavor we wish to pursue. The United States of America was founded on the ideals of freedom, justice, and equality. Our nation stands as a shining beacon of liberty and freedom to the world. We thank those who gave their lives to keep us free, and we shall not forget you. We shall remember. Today, more than ever, we reflect on our nation's veterans and active duty service members who have had and continue to fight to protect the innocent and oppressed. This nation has always been the first to stand up for the freedom of people from around the world. Many of you here today have answered that call and served your country well. For this we say thank you, and we are honored to know you. There are many men and women serving today in all branches of the military, here at home and in places far away that most of us have never heard of. These men and women are part of the best trained, best equipped force in the world. We honor them and their families for the sacrifices they make each day to keep our country safe from terrorism, hatred, and injustice. Quoting our 40th United States President Ronald Reagan, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in the United States where men were free." Today, we show a united front of gratitude and respect across the United States of America as we remember the fallen, honor those who serve in their families, and teach the next generation the value of freedom. Now, Dennis Santiago will lay a veteran's wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Army. Frederick Patton will lay veterans wreath in memory of those who served and are still serving in the United States Marine Corps. Now, Frank Phelps will lay a veterans wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Navy. Now, Chris Quarantini will lay veterans wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Air Force. Now, Chance Heath will lay a veterans wreath in honor of those serving in the United States Space Force. Now, Bill Koenig will lay a veterans wreath in honor of those who served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard. Now, Ken Michael, who is our Post 10209 commander, will lay a wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Merchant Marines. Jonathan Jones will lay a veterans wreath in honor of the 93,129 United States servicemen from all branches of the service whose last known status was either prisoners of war or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families and homes. We shall not forget you.
One step forward, march. Forward, arm. Right, place. Forward, march.
At this time, I would like to honor all Gold Star family members and Blue Star family members and all first responders who always are here to keep us safe. And I would like to acknowledge at this time a very special acknowledgement. Our post is named after Michael Wayne Shaver, and his parents, Karen and Dan, are here. Please wave, guys, and the grandmother, Debbie, is here. So we are very proud and honored to have them here. And also, if you didn't know, the post office in Spring Hill is also named after him. So we're very honored to have them. We encourage every volunteer here today who places a wreath on a veteran's grave to say that veteran's name aloud and make a moment to thank them for their service to our country. It's a small act that goes a long way toward keeping the memory of our veterans alive. Remember, we are not here today to decorate graves. We are here to remember not their deaths, but their lives. Each wreath is a gift of appreciation from a grateful America. These live balsam firs symbolize our honor to those who have served and are serving in the armed forces of our great nation, and to their families who endure sacrifices every day on our behalf. To our children, we want you to understand that the freedoms you enjoy today have not been free, but have come with a cost that someday you may have to pay yourself. As a nation standing together, we can defeat terrorism, hatred, and injustice. Thanks to our veterans, we have the freedom to do just that. I want to thank the Legion 418 Riders and our Honor Guard especially, and to all of you. And Ken, our commander, did you want to say anything? And I see that Jonathan Coleman, our district commander, is here. Would you like to say a few words? I was just gonna say.
John needs a microphone.
No, I stole it from you.
I will say this, this is my first time being here. I got here early, one, to get a good parking space, and two, to kind of take it in. So I walked around with my wife, and I saw a lot of things. And I'm going to encourage everyone, when you lay these wreaths today, to walk around, take a look. You'll see mementos left by family members. I see a Christmas wreath with Dale Earnhardt Jr., or actually Dale Earnhardt Sr. stuff all over it. So the family knew that brought a smile to his face when he was alive. And they made a wreath out of it and put it on his grave. And that's kind of what we're doing now. The family members are always decorating their stuff. Now it's our turn to appreciate and thank all the people who served today. As we put these wreaths on here, take a moment, say their name. Think about the sacrifice they made so that we could be standing here today. Because this goes on every year. And it's our one time a year that we get out and say thanks to those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. I'm ready to do this, man.
I thought he turned the microphone off so I couldn't speak into it. You know, this is what, our fourth year? Yeah. And the crowd gets bigger every year. What I implore you all to do is tell your friends about this ceremony. Everybody wants to go to Bushnell and they want to go to that one where there's 5,000 people. Let's not forget those brave men and women who are buried behind me. So I encourage you, get out to your local leaders, talk about this ceremony, and let's fill this place up. That's all I got, Nancy. I think it's time we pay the price.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Ken. We encourage every volunteer here today who places a brief on a veteran's grave to say that veteran's name just like our commander said. And take a moment to thank them for their service. It's a small act that goes a long way toward keeping the memory of our veterans alive. Okay, we will now have, would you please stand for the firing and for taps. Retire the colors. This concludes our ceremony here today at Florida Hills Memorial Gardens. I just want to thank everybody for coming. There's just a few things I'd like to mention as you take your wreaths and lay them on the graves.